Good morning, children. In a previous video, I had started with the linear pair of equations in two variables, in which I gave you an idea about the general form of linear equation. Do you remember? I also explained that linear stands for a straight line. So if you draw the graph of these equations, you will always get a straight line. And the situation of the graph also I have explained it. If you recollect that, the lines may intersect, the lines may be parallel, the lines may coincide. Am I right? Do you remember all this? I hope you are revising your chapter or whatever I have taught. I hope you are keeping them in mind and you are continuing your revision. I gave you the general form, and the general form was ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where I specifically explained why a and b cannot be 0 at the same time. Because if you substitute a and b 0 in this equation, the c becomes 0. Then it's no longer an equation. Okay? So this you are already having an idea. Then I took up two examples, one from the example section, and the other one which I explained was from the exercise. If you remember, exercise I took up two sums. One sum I took up, I suppose. I explained root 2x plus root 3y is 0. This sum I explained how you calculate it. Correct? By the substitution method. Because I told you, I explained that there are different methods of solving the equation. 4 different methods are there: graphical, substitution, elimination and cross multiplication. Out of which I started with the substitution method, and I explained one example as well as this particular sum on root by the substitution method. Today I am going to take up two more sums. One is number 4, which is in decimal, and the next one is a fractional one. Okay, so let us understand how the sum is to be solved. First we take up the fourth one. Root 0.2x plus 0.3y is 1.3. 0.4x plus 0.5y is 2.3. What is important in this two equation is, you will find that after decimal there is same number of digit. So if you multiply both the sides by 10, that is multiplying the right hand side and the left hand side by 10, the equation can be rewritten as 2x, because 0.2 into 10 is 2x. So 2x plus 3y is 13, 4x plus 5y is 23. So the decimal gets removed by multiplying 10 on either side. So this is respectively your first equation and the second equation. Now, as I told you, in substitution you can take up the value of x or y from any one of the equation. What did I do? I had taken out the value of x from the first equation. See, from the first equation I took the value of x, that is 13 minus 3y divided by 2. Okay, addition becomes subtraction, multiplication goes into division. So this is the value of x which I got from the first equation. Now this value of x I am substituting in the second equation. Second equation is 4x plus 5y is 23. So 4 into x place I leave vacant, where I can substitute this value. Plus 5y is 23. I copy the equation, but the x value I have taken up from the first one. Now if you try to solve it, you multiply and open up. 4 into 13, 52 times. 4 into 3, 12. Plus 2 into 5, because LCM is to be taken, no? 2 into 5, 10y is 23 2s are 46. So this 2 has to be multiplied with both these numbers, because LCM is there. LCM is to be taken. After this is now the simple form. 12 and 10 will give you 2y, negative 2y, but I have taken it onto the other side, so it is positive 2y. 46, when you bring it, it will become 52 minus 46 is 6. So you get the value of y3. This y value, now again you substitute in the value of x. X, what did we suppose? 13 minus 3y. So in this y, we are going to put y value 3. So 13 minus 9 is 4. 4 by 2 gives me 2. So you got the answers. X is equal to 2 and y 3. But now one point I want to tell you over is, this equation, if you don't want to do like this, you could have cancelled the 4 with 2. it's divisible. In that case, your sum will become slightly simple. No need of taking LCM then. How will you do that? See, I have put OR and I have done it again. This was the equation which we had written earlier, am I right? And we multiplied and opened it earlier. But now I have cancelled the 2. So, there is no denominator left out now. So, 2 13s are 26, 2 3s are 6, then 5y and 23 can be written because no LCM. In that case, minus 6 and plus 5 is minus y. 26 and 23, if you subtract, you will get minus 3 because 26 you are taking on the other side. So, negative y is negative 3. That will be y equal to 3 because both the negatives means multiplying negative 1 on both the sides. So, you get y equal to 3 and then again you can calculate x as we have already done it over here. Got the sum? So, either you don't divide the 4 and take LCM and work it out, or you can reduce it and then continue in this manner. So that is how you work out the sum on decimal. Another sum which I have taken up is on fraction. That is the next question in the exercise. 3x upon 2 minus 5 upon 3 is minus 2. So if you take LCM, 6 is the LCM, am I right? So 9x minus 10y is minus 12. I hope you know how to take LCM. Correct, children? 3 3s are 9, 2 5s are 10 and 6 2s are 12. In this case, 2x plus 3y, again LCM is 6 over here. But since denominator is 6 on both the sides, here 6 is not to be multiplied. Am I right? So it will become 2x plus 3y is 13. So first equation, second equation you are having. Now again, from any one of them I can take the value of x or y. I have again stuck to x value only. X I have taken up from the second equation. 13 minus 3y divided by 2. Now this I am going to substitute in the first one. First one is 9x minus 10y is minus 12. So 9x value I substituted minus 10y is minus 12. This time 2 and 9 they are not divisible. So you cannot divide it, you will have to go by the LCM method. So 13 9s are 117, 3 9s are 27, 2 10s are 20 and 2 12s are 24 with the respective sign. So 27 and 20 gives me 47y negative. 117 on the other side will be added up to 24, so it will become minus 141. Both the sides are negative, so multiplying negative to both the sides, negative 1. So you will get 47y is 141, that is y is 141 upon 47 is 3. Now once you get the value of 3, y value 3, what should you do? You substitute it in the x part. What was x? X was 13 minus 3y upon 2 from the second equation, am I right? So in that you substitute the value of y equal to 3. So 13 minus 9 gives me 4, 4 by 2 is 2. So you get the answer final, x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Got this? So from this exercise, I have covered up the fifth one, the sixth and the fourth. Okay. Now this is an LCM only in one part. So similar to this you can try it. These two are without LCM itself, so that also you can try it on your note. So your homework would be exercise 3.3, the first question, all these 6 sums, you will work it out in the notebook. You make a 200 pages notebook and give the heading, chapter name, substitution method, exercise 3.3, question 1, all the 6 sums. You try it out. Out of that 3 I have already done it. So 50% job I did it. 3 I am asking you to try on your own. Very simple, but still if there is doubt, you can, I will let you know. I will give you an idea in the next class. A very quick workout I will show you of these 3 sums. Apart from that, additional practice if you want, you are having these sums. Okay? These sums you can put up from 1st to 5. I give a new practice one. In each sum there are 2 equations, right? Pair of equations. So you will solve all these sums by the substitution method. I have included one decimal type of sum. I hope you will understand how to work it out. Got it? So please do the work sincerely and keep it with you so that when we get together, the work, you will not be burdened in completing the notebooks. Remember, notebook carries marks. Am I clear? So, all the best for your